going on, man? Look who we have here. The man that I had in the very first interview. I lost the audio for that interview. We have him back with his lovely dog. Where's the dog?
Sitting over there, bud.
Right there, buddy. How are you? What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Sandy. I'm from Sault Ste. Marie.
Sault Ste. Marie. And just quick nutshell. Tell me a bit about your life. Just wife,
Well,
kids.
Well, I never had a wife.
Yeah.
Got 6 kids, 8 grandkids. You know, living on the street at the moment. Just got accepted into housing.
Wow.
Just waiting for the paperwork to go through.
So the last time I spoke to you, could you just tell me a bit about the update? Like what's happened since I last spoke to you?
Well, since you last spoke to me, like I said, I've gotten my paperwork for housing.
Yeah.
I filled it all out.
Yeah.
I've been accepted.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for the confirmation and everything. I got to go see the people at the building, get my key.
Yeah. Step back just a little bit. Sorry. So when you gonna see them? When did they tell you to come see them?
I'm just waiting. My outreach workers are going to contact me as soon as they get contacted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully within a couple of months, or when is
Well, hopefully within a couple of weeks.
Weeks, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So that's really good. And did they tell you where?
Yeah, McCowan and Eglinton.
And who's your reach? Like what program is that?
I went through the outreach program at Asian Court Community Services.
Asian Court Community Services.
Yeah.
The outreach program. So that should be around here, is it?
Yeah, it's right over there at just Midland and Shepherd area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see people there as well? That were.
Well, yeah, I spoke to the outreach workers. I got on the housing list.
Yeah.
I went through a program called the Fast Track Housing.
Yeah.
And last year they were trying. They got me set up with a place, but because I had arrears for housing, they didn't give me the place. They wanted me to pay off the arrears.
Yeah.
So
How much was that?
$1,180.
Okay.
So I started paying it off. They're taking it directly off my check.
Yeah. How much did they take off? Is it monthly?
They're taking off $50 a month.
Okay.
Because, like I said,
That's all you can
not paying any rent, so I don't have that much of a check, right? I'm on ODSP.
Okay.
So now that they're taking that off, they feel, okay, we can give him a place because the rent is going to come directly to us anyway.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm laughing.
So that means you don't have the responsibility of paying. They get
it directly.
To them, right?
My money goes right into my bank. I can take it out and I can spend it.
That's for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. You know, this is really good news, guys. Like, it's very rare that we see people that we've already interviewed and we do get an update. It's very rare, and this is one of the good news. This is one that you should be happy about, because even he was in a bad situation. So I'm really glad, man. I'm happy this has happened for you, man, to be fair. So glad, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, man, I can see like there's more of a smile to you.
Oh, hey, I got more pep to my step, bro.
You saying you're living life now, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm just living the Canadian dream, buddy.
That's just the main worry for people is shelter, to be honest.
Well,
right?
yeah, and the shelters that you go into today, they're riddled with ODs, stabbings, killings. There's too many people on drugs.
Yeah.
Major drugs. And me being an ex-crackhead, I don't want to see all that shit.
Exactly.
I mean, living in an apartment building, you still get that, but not as open as you do in a shelter.
And these are your boys, and none of
oh
you,
yeah,
none of you are on drugs anymore. This was previous.
The one guy, he used to be my roommate back when I was a crackhead. So.
That's good, man. That's good. And the shelter, when you said stabbing, you mean Delta, right?
Yeah.
I heard there was a stabbing there. Is that true?
Oh, there's all kinds of things going on there.
Have you been in there before?
I've been in there for almost a year now.
Oh, in Delta?
Yeah.
That's where you're staying?
Yeah.
Whoa. And how is the staff over there, bro?
Hey, some of them, they don't even know what they're doing.
Wow.
I've had confrontations with a few of them. and they don't even work there anymore.
So, but I heard that they favor people and
Yeah, they do.
they do that, yeah.
Oh yeah. One worker I had there,
Yeah,
I got my taxes, went to get my taxes done last year.
yeah.
I haven't received anything.
From last year.
Yeah. And there's been other people that have had their taxes done that haven't received anything.
Wow.
And that person that did them, or that had them done,
Yeah.
is not working there anymore. So what the hell? I
What do
mean,
you do exactly? Like, who do you turn to?
exactly.
Who do you turn to?
You know?
I also heard, in fairness to them, that they do have like mental health facilities and that in there.
Oh yeah, they've got medical facilities in there, mental health facilities. Just the other day, Friday, my doctor, which is at AXA, Asian Court Community Services, I saw her on Thursday. She ordered my prescriptions for me,
Yeah.
and they were delivered to the Delta because they have a dispensary down there.
Yeah.
And she also needed to get some blood work done, so they sent it's like a van, technicians that come and they'll take the blood
Yeah.
right at the Delta. So it's convenient in a way. They have harm reduction people there
Yeah.
that hand out the kits, and all I see coming out the door are people sitting there with crack pipes, crystal pipes, sitting there with needles in their arms.
Wow.
You know,
When are they closing? I heard it's closing down.
I don't know.
But at least they came to you and told you where you're going, right? Because I've been to
Well, the AXA,
court people did, right?
Asian Court came to me and told me that I'm moving.
Yeah.
The Delta hasn't done anything. I used to work for the people that are running the shelter there.
Delta?
Yeah, it's called Homes First.
Yeah.
I used to live in one of their buildings years ago down at Bathurst and Queen area,
Okay.
building called Megwitch. I used to live there and work there. I told the housing worker that at the Delta.
Yeah.
He looked into it and said, yeah, but he still wouldn't give me a place there.
Why?
He said, I have to go through CAMH. I said, excuse me, why do I got to go through CAMH? I suffer from PTSD.
Yeah.
I've got my service dog. Is that not enough?
Yeah.
My medical file was right there. They have it.
Yeah.
But he still wouldn't give me a fucking place.
That's crazy.
So I went right straight over to Asian Court,
Yeah.
and bang, about a year later, I'm getting my place.
And they've processed you and
Oh,
everything.
bang, bang,
They're
bang, bang, bang.
The debt that you had.
Yeah,
The
they're the ones that helped me get it paid direct.
Yeah.
You know, they went to my ODSP worker because every time I called, I'd never get an answer,
Yeah.
and I'd never get a response.
Yeah.
So I had them act as my advocate,
Yeah.
and the response has been great.
Wow, man. This is the best story, man. I'm so happy for you, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is like one of the most happiest feeling I have at the moment because we never get updates, like I said, right? And I'm so glad for you. And you said your mental state right now is really good, right?
Oh yeah,
Hope.
I do what I can, you know.
Wow.
Like I said, I used to get beaten for 15 years of my life.
Yeah. How?
Yeah.
How? Can you just?
My stepfather.
Yeah. What happened with him? He was abusing you?
Oh, he was abusing me, my brother, and my sister.
Just hitting you?
Beating, molesting.
Molesting as well?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And you know, I helped raise my brother and sister when I was 10 years old till I was 15.
All three of you? He did that to all three of you?
Yeah.
Wow.
And over the years, with my 6 kids, I could never raise them because CIS always stepped in
Yeah.
and took them.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just been by myself, watching everything that's been going on in the world,
Yeah.
and I just decided to stay calm, mind my own business, and do my own thing. And I've gotten this far, so.
Exactly. And how are your kids by now? Because I remember.
Well, the one daughter, I still haven't been speaking to her, and the other kids, they really don't know who I am
Yeah.
because I haven't been there.
Or did you leave when they were young, or?
Oh yeah, 2 years old.
Oh, okay. How old are
But
they now?
the oldest, she's got a couple of kids, married. Uh, my youngest daughter, I still talk to her brother.
Yeah.
He's my stepson.
Yeah.
He's going to be moving in with me.
Yeah.
He works. His sister, well, she doesn't really talk to me because I tried to help her and she didn't take the help. She was trying to take over my place. The other daughter, her two daughters live over here at pharmacy.
Yeah.
I see them. We're good. You know,
Oh, so she lives nearby, yeah?
my two granddaughters do, yeah.
So how many grandkids do you have now?
8
8. Yeah,
that I know of.
Yeah.
Okay, my two boys, I don't know if they've got any kids.
Yeah, you know they do.
Well, of course they do. They're boys, man. They're anything like their dad, you know.
That's good, bro. So what's happening today? What's the motive? What are you guys doing today?
Well, I'm hoping the beer stores. Oh yeah, she's guarded, you know.
Yeah.
She's watching out.
She's watching out. So what?
I'm hoping the beer store is going to be opening up because I'm kind of thirsty.
Is that what they said? It's not opening?
Well, they didn't say. They said certain beer stores are going to be opening up. But this beer store doesn't have any signs on the doors
Nothing
that it's not going to be opening or anything.
Yeah. I'll check online for you and see if they're gonna open. So everything else, anything you want to say in closing with no, one question, because I remember last time I couldn't hear you. If you had 2 wishes, what would your 2 wishes be?
Well, the first wish
Yeah.
would be to have maybe a couple of acres
Yeah.
where my family can come,
Yeah.
visit,
Yeah.
you know, have a nice big barbecue and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Second wish was for the government to leave me alone.
Yeah.
You know, let me do what I want to do.
Yeah.
On my property, basically.
Yeah.
Out here, if I'm not bothering anybody, don't bother me.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm minding my own business, leave me alone.
Okay.
I'm not hurting anybody.
Yeah. Let me just hang out.
You know?
So that would be it. Those 2 wishes.
Yeah.
Okay, man. And the last question, which is, if you had like, if you could tell the government anything with regards to the homelessness situation, what would it be? What would you tell them? What would you advise them to do?
Come down and spend time in the shelters and see what it's really like before you start closing shit down.
Okay.
Because these people, the ones that deserve it,
Yeah.
are getting thrown out because of the people that don't deserve it.
Wow.
You got to come down and see it for yourselves.
Okay.
If you don't, you're stupid.
Just come and see what's actually happening.
Exactly.
And they need to build more affordable housing, don't they?
Exactly. Because all you're putting up is condos that people can't avoid. That people
Right
can't.
beside his head, look, big condos.
That people can't afford.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people that are on the street right now, and a lot of them, that's because they're, I don't know, it's the way they choose to live.
Yeah.
You've got to come down and meet the people. If you don't meet the people, you're just contributing to the chaos.
So you guys heard that, and last thing I promise you, there's guys that are younger than you that are going through what you just went through. Now you're saying they're eventually getting you a place. It seems like there's a light in the tunnel for you, but there's men out there that are younger than you who don't have that light in the tunnel. What would your advice be to them? What would you say to those guys?
Get off the dope.
Yeah.
Get off the dope and use your head.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'd say to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because all these younger characters that are out here,
Yeah.
that's all they're doing. They're stealing, they're doing whatever they can to get the dope.
Wow. Stay off the dope. Is that it? Or isn't it like so what about the ones that are not addicted to anything? What do you say to them? The ones with the mental health issues. What's your advice to them?
Then get help.
Get help, right?
There are plenty of places where you can get help.
Yeah.
All you got to do is ask for it.
Yeah,
That's what I did.
that's what you did, right? And you were you said you were suffering mental health issues before, right?
I still am. I've asked my doctor. She's put in a request form for me to go see a shrink.
Oh, see a psychiatrist, yeah.
I'm just waiting on that.
Okay.
You know, but I've learned to control
Yeah,
my emotions over the years.
that's good.
You know, because I had nobody. Right? All I had was myself and my sister.
Yeah, I know you told me.
I call out my ugly. That's my sister.
Yeah.
I say, "Hey, ugly." She says, "How many mirrors you break today?"
Is she younger than you? Older?
Yeah, she's younger than me.
right? And she lives out where again?
Orangeville.
Orangeville. Okay.
Yeah, she fell off of a 3-story building.
Wow. And you're from Orangeville originally, right?
No, Sault Ste. Marie.
Oh yeah, Sault Ste. Marie.
Born and raised in the country, boy.
Yeah, buddy, man. But this was a lovely chat. It was nice to speak to you. Hopefully next time I do see you, there will be more of a update as to your place.
Well, the next time you want to see me, come down to Markham and Eglinton area.
In Markham and Eglinton, right?
Yeah.
I definitely will remember that. Markham and Eglinton. I will.
No, McCowan and Eglinton, sorry.
McCowan and Eglinton.
Yeah, right by the McDonald's right there.
Okay. This was lovely to speak to you, man. I'm not gonna lie. I love to see you smile. Keep smiling, brother. And where's your service dog? What was it?
She's right in front of
What's her name
the
again?
Tequila.
Call her. Where's
Tequila, come here, girl. There's my girl.
Tequila? How are you?
Hey, Tequila.
How are you, Tequila? Look how much he loves it. That's the service dog, guys, and a button. But anyway, man, it was nice talking to you. We're signing out. Thank you for everything, brother. Yeah?
All right, you have a good.
Can you just say the unwanted one sec? The unwanted.
The unwanted.
Yes, brother. Thank you. Yeah?